Okay, this speech, guys, is how to make a farm in your Minecraft world. So, in survival games mainly, food's the most important thing. You can grow food, you can hunt food, you can hunt for your meals, but today I'm going to show you how to grow your own crops in Minecraft. So, going over the stuff you, might need, right quick. Iron hoe, you can use any hoe you want, but the iron one, it lasts a lot longer, it's cheap to make. And then we have the shovel, which I'll get to that in a minute. But we grab our hoe first thing, and we'll try to tear up the soil here. And it's not working. It's not working right away, and I'll show you why. So that's why we have the water. So what we're gonna do with our shovel real quick is we're just gonna make a marking right there. We're gonna go all the way to the end. It doesn't matter how far apart these are, or how long these are. The spacing is important. So we're going to dig a little bit of a trench there. Then we're going to count. So basically I'm going to start, you need a spacing of 4 on each side. So I'm just going to count out 8. I'll show you in a minute. So we count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we go to the next one, 9. And we're going to make markings here and there. And then we're going to count 8 more. And then on the 9th one, we're going to make a marking there. And we're going to finish these off. Like so. And I'll show you in a minute, but basically we're going to dig these all the way out. The spacing is important. Not so much how big, well, you can make them as long as you want your garden. So then we're going to take our water bucket, we're going to fill this up with water. Another important thing is if you're in a survival world, you're going to try to make your garden as close to a water source as possible, so you can fill up your empty buckets with more water. This would take a little bit, but I'm gonna freeze it right now, and I'm gonna. Yep, it's done. I did it for you, so you don't have to watch me do it. It's kind of boring. It's kind of lengthy, but basically what we're gonna do, see 4 right there, and then the 5th one that just disappears. So yeah, and then I'm gonna hoe all this out. I'm not gonna show you all of this, but I'm just gonna tear up all the soil so we can plant seeds. Okay, so everything's plowed up and we can now begin to plant. So the first thing, carrots. You can just plant those. And then we're going to do just some potatoes and wheat. And that's all we're going to do for now. And you can just see it grow right there. But I'm going to finish out these rows real quick. We just need one. I'm just going to show you how to do this real quick. So we have our potatoes, we have our carrots, and then wheat. That's one of the more important ones to me, anyways. You make bread, all kinds of stuff. It's just really easy to make. Obviously, I have a lot of wheat going on, so I'm not going to plant too much of that. So we're going to move on to melons and pumpkins. So we're going to plant these. Note that each of them are planted with a space in between. The space in between basically it needs room to spawn the fruit, the pumpkin, or the melon. It needs to land on there. It doesn't matter if it's tilled or not. You just have to have the seed on a place that has been tilled. And we're going to wait for those to grow. They're already grown. And the sand, I'm going to show you this real quick. The sugar cane. You plant these right next to water. They're usually found on the sand. So in sand biomes, or the desert, you'll find a lot of sugar cane. But basically, I'm going to show you can plant them right next to the water. They have to be adjacent to the water source. But I'm trying, but I cannot plant them where there isn't water. It has to be right next to the water. Even if it is plowed up, it's still, I cannot do it. Okay, so next we're going to move on with cactus. You cannot place this on normal grass. It has to be in sand. But when we place it in sand, this does not need water. We just place them and it must have a space in between. Diagonally, that doesn't matter, but if you see real quick, if I put a block right next to the cactus, it disappears. It breaks basically. So make sure you have your spacing on that and you'll be good. So right now I'm just gonna be harvesting these. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna actually change my game mode to survival real quick so I can show you what it looks like in your survival world. So I'm just gonna click like so, and you get all the produce from this. If you have a big garden, you're gonna have a lot of crops. It's gonna be worth your while, especially if you harness villages. If you utilize the villagers will tend your gardens for you. I know, it's sort of like slave labor, but as you see, I made seeds, just how to make the seeds. Um, yeah, it's sort of straightforward. Pretty much just giving you a jump start on this. Okay. Then the cactus, you can use an axe. An axe works well, and it also hurts if you do rub against it, just a note, so be careful when you're trying to plant and farm those. And sugarcane, just break it. You can break it with your hands, it's an instant break. But yeah, pretty much that's how to farm in Minecraft. I don't know, if this is on YouTube, go ahead and like. Hopefully it's if it was uploaded, you're watching it right now. So yeah.